James Gunn and his DCU started this week with Creature Commandos, so how did it turn out? Creature Commandos is the first project released inside the Gunverse. It's animated, and what they do right away is they tie it in immediately to the Suicide Squad. You can tell because of Weasel, and they show his connection, as well as the common thread that's going to be throughout these Gunverse projects, Amanda Waller. And can I tell you how much I love the choice to keep Viola Davis as Amanda Waller? I mean, she just embodies everything that is Amanda Waller in this character, and you can tell even through the animated version that she just has that energy, and I love it. That was one of the best decisions he made so far. And also they start off with Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr., which was another great choice. I mean, these first two episodes, he's crushing it. Perfect. And I like how they take the time to explain what happened between him, his son, and how that whole connection came about, in case people weren't aware.
It's all connected.
And one of my other favorite characters right now is Dr. Phosphorus. Now, he's played by Alan Tudyk, which was another great casting choice because the energy he's bringing, I'm loving it. And he almost reminds me of like the Deadpool of the group, in that he's funny, you know, his just comedic personality and a big personality, and I really like what he's bringing to the role. And let me say this, I could do without Weasel. Like, Weasel's probably the most annoying character on the show. Like, I really don't see the point in why they kept him over from the Suicide Squad. To me, he has no value. He's not even bringing a comedic value. He's just, I don't want to see him. I don't know how anybody else feels. You let me know, but I'm sick of him already. Now, their whole squad is known as Task Force M. They're very similar to Suicide Squad, but they're not, because they're not human. And Amanda Waller made that very clear to Rick Flag, explaining that she's not breaking the law due to that reason.
Congress said we can't use human prisoners. These assholes aren't human.
But it's basically the same thing. The first two episodes, I enjoyed it. I think it started off really strong and ended off even stronger. And I like how they just got right into it. They didn't delay it. They didn't do too much backstory or anything like that in that beginning. You just meet the players and then boom, they're on a mission. So you can kind of tell where they're going with this due to how it's being written. Like, the second episode was about the bride. The third one is going to be about GI robots. So if they're following that trend, most of them are going to continue being about different members, and they blend that in with their previous history and then blend it in with their current situation. And, you know, I'm not mad at that, because you get time to kind of do a flashback in order to tell the history of all the characters, instead of just, you know, starting off and having them all meet and going through this long thing. So I like that they're doing it that way. I feel like it keeps it more engaging and keeps it more interesting for folks to watch. Now, I don't do the comic movie series breakdown. I leave that to other people who can do it way better than I can. But I can discuss how much I enjoyed the episode and things that happened in the episode. Like, for instance, the first episode with Rick Flag. Yo, they had him about to go clap Shorty's cheeks, and then he was like, nah, I'm not doing this. And he kind of walked away, and I was like, okay, so are they really trying to show that Rick Flag Sr. is strictly about the mission? You know, what were they trying to say by having his character turn her down? Because they really spent a lot of time on it. But then also to come right back in episode 2 and to see she pretty much just took it from him. Like, he was no match for her a second time. I think that was also part of the funny gag, because everybody was outside the door looking. But also, I don't trust her ass either. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but I feel like that's going to come back and bite Rick Flag Sr. right in the ass. Just because she wanted him so much, that's just not normal. Another thing I really enjoyed was that second episode about the bride. Like, they really went into the Bride of Frankenstein and how Frankenstein's monster was jealous, so he ended up whacking old boy, and she was upset about it. But then you find out, because, you know, they kind of leave you on that cliffhanger on the first one, he's been chasing this chick for years. I mean, centuries. You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to get back at her, and she just ain't having it. Every time she pretty much knocks him out and is gone.
Oh, it's genius.
I want to know where they're going to take it from here, because she looks like she in a bad way in this second episode. Her and old girl with the fishbowl. So I appreciate you taking the time to kick it with me, chop it up about the episode. Until next time, everybody, please be safe, and remember, always speak your truth. All right, I'm out.